we're going to pick the Kohl Rabi. First time I've ever grown Kohl Rabi. And you can see I've covered them over now with nets because they are a brassica. And Kohl Rabi basically means cabbage turnip in German because they're turnip-like but grow on the top. And it's best to pick them when they're tennis ball size. You will see people grow them bigger, but they will then have a woody taste. So this side I have my white versions. So this is the size I'm going to pick them, and I'll show you what I'm cooking with them this time. Here's another one. This one I would consider actually is maybe a bit too big now. I will taste test both and see. And then I have the purple varieties over here. Colin loves to play on the nets. Here it's a purple version, very easy to pick, just pull them out of the ground. They're finished once you pick them. There's one per plant, and of course, as I always tell you, you can eat the leaves. So I'm going to fry those up in a bit of olive oil, maybe some garlic, salt and pepper. So just give it a good pull, leave all the soil behind of course. And then we just peel it like an onion, cut the bottom off like an onion and the top off. And then we're also going to cut down, just cut these leaves off as well from where they join. As I say, imagine you're preparing an onion, you just pull it out the ground. Oh, look at the roots on that. Oh, that's two of them together, pulled them both up at the same time. So here we have the 3 in a row. Just a comparison of size. There's one. That I would say is pretty good. Number 2 should taste a little better as it's a bit smaller. And number 3, a bit of a long one here. but that's the purple variety. There are different shapes, as you see when you grow different zucchini, squashes, courgettes and the like. Each variety is a bit different. So let's get cooking. So I'm going to wash all the leaves as I cut them off, and then fry them down in some oil and garlic or butter. And then here we actually cut all of these away close to the main part. We've cut the root away to take it from the earth, and then I'll show you what we do next. So cutting away all the leaves, all the way round. A good way to tell a really fresh one is when you still have these nice young green leaves coming out the very top. So we continue to cut away where the leaf starts to meet the vegetable, and you want to cut it quite close, because in a minute we're going to peel them like you would maybe a potato or an onion, and if you have these bits sticking out you won't be able to peel very easily. And remember to cut the bottom bit off like you would the very base of an onion. Just peel now the very outer skin, again as you would a potato. And then when you finish peeling, just cut them down into slices, or however you want to use them for your recipe. And I'm going to stir fry mine, and also I'm going to do some into strips, and I'm going to make a type of coleslaw, or you can have it just as a salad. So for that I will be grating some. So now I'm going to be grating some as well, which is nice to do with red cabbage, kale, carrots. I also like to do some onions and some peppers in with it to make a coleslaw. And then you can either add your own dressing, or if you like mayonnaise, you can make mayonnaise with it and serve with a salad, or on its own, or with other meals. Now you can also eat them raw, and I've just bitten the white one for the very first time, and for me I would actually say it's quite radishy tasting, although I've been told other things it tastes like, but for me I would say that's like a good radish. So I'll taste test the purple one and tell you what I think of that. So now I'm just going to salt and wash the leaves. You'll see the purple variety has the purple stems, the white variety has white stems. I don't eat the stems, I remove them from the leaves. I'm going to stir fry these with some either kale or chard leaves, or if you've got any of the carrot leaves you want to use, or if you've even put beetroot in, perhaps you want to use those leaves. Stir fry those up, add my coleslaw of all my grated ingredients with the dressing, and for me that's enough, but if you want to add other things as a stir fry, you can make it a main meal. So my diced pieces that I'm going to do, or my slices, I'm going to fry up in the stir fry, just so I can do a taste comparison that way too. So whichever way you want to eat kohlrabi, I have more recipes that I will share with you another time. These are just some starter tips for your first time preparing and eating simple kohlrabi recipes. So trying the purple one for the first time, might think it's pretty much the same, but I think it's a much more milder taste. So I'd recommend, if you don't like such a strong taste and a more watery taste, the purple variety. If you like something a bit more like a spicier radish, not spicy but spicier, then the white Kohl Rabi is my suggestion. A little grating trick: when you're grating different things, always grate the carrots last, and that will clean up your grater.